Final match against Angola, goalkeeper Stanley Wambili returns to training. With the legal tussle for the governorship election in Adamawa State out of the way, Governor Ahmadu Fintiri now has the nod of the Supreme Court to continue governance in the state. The Apex Court earlier today reaffirmed the victory of Ahmadu Fintiri as governor of the state, stating that the action of the resident electoral commissioner was unconstitutional and illegal. Judiciary correspondent Celestine Aria reports.
Apart from the conduct of the resident electoral commissioner, the appellant could not plead her case as the winner of the election. All the allegations made in respect to non-compliance to the Electoral Act was not proven. The witnesses called by the petitioner had no role to play in the election as they were campaign officers for the appellant. Also, Section 137 of the Evidence Act 2022 does not allow the dumping of exhibits before the court as done by the appellant. Justice John Okoro further stated that the reg had no right to have declared Aishat Dahiru as the winner of the election when the result of the supplementary election was yet to be collated. The reg was a vital witness in the appellant's petition at the tribunal, but he did not give evidence as to why he was in a hurry to declare Aishat Dahiru as the winner of the election. With the absence of his evidence, the court cannot do anything. Nobody, no matter how highly placed, has the right to make such declaration outside the returning officer. The reg acted irresponsibly and criminally. Public officers should not allow greed to shape their actions. The court dismissed the appeal for lacking in merit as the case of the appellant is void of law and facts.
Day of great delight. We are very pleased with the outcome that the mandate expressed by the people of Adamawa State, as affirmed by INEC, as affirmed by the tribunal, as affirmed by the Court of Appeal, has been affirmed today by the Supreme Court.
I'm thankful for the judiciary for standing firm to ensure justice is delivered from the tribunal to the Supreme Court. This victory will only spur us more to do better for our state. We will continue to ensure that only the best is delivered to our people.
With this judgment, the Supreme Court has successfully decided all the governorship election petition matters from the last year general election. Celestina Iria, TVC News, Abuja.
And residents of Adamawa State are now hoping for more dividends of democracy after the Supreme Court affirmed the victory of Governor Fintiri. Correspondent Owolabi Adenusi filed in this report.
The legal fireworks of the governorship election in Adamawa State has ended following the Supreme Court ruling which affirmed Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri as the duly elected governor of the state. Already, this is the biggest topic of discussion in the state as the People's Democratic Party celebrates the Supreme Court victory. The All Progressive Congress is still grappling with the reality of defeat at the polls.
We had a very good candidate in person of our Hajia Aishatu Binani, but unfortunately, internal wranglings within the party cost us this election. It's not a matter of whether Binani is not competent or Binani doesn't have the capacity. No, it is internal wranglings within the party itself that made the party to lose the election. Of course, if you could remember, towards the build-up of the election, former Senator Isha Kwabo made a very emphatic statement that if all APC stakeholders will rally around whoever wins the primary, the party will go places. But unfortunately, they couldn't heed to that advice.
The Supreme Court pronouncement today was quite heartwarming. Confirmation of our earlier conclusion on what the people on the other side were seeking for. We consider it quite outrageous. If I were to be the judge, I would have passed the same judgment. They really knew for sure that there wasn't anything, and nobody could possibly tell what actually inspired them to continue moving, whether they were trying to put something on record, not just to win.
The Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Caleb Tapua George Farauta, says the judgment is genuine reflection of the people's mandate. She urged the opposition, including APC governorship candidate Aishatu Dahiru Binani, to unite in supporting the Fintiri-led administration for the progress of the state.
It is now time for governance. Supreme Court has brought this to a rest. And as citizens of Adamawa State, the state is bigger than individuals. The state is ours, belongs to us and our generations yet unborn. We call on all Adamawa State citizens to please come put their hands together with the government to bring development to our people at every level.
As the legal tussle has now ended, the people of the state already expect more dividends of democracy from Governor Fintiri's administration.
We have the Deputy Chairman of the PDP in Adamawa State on the news at 7 p.m. Now, the Chairman of the APC in the state, Idris Raibu, joins me on the news at 10. Good to have you join us. So, this is the end of the road for the APC in Adamawa State in its bid to overturn the declaration of Amadou Fintiri as governor